Kickoff team out there. We are about to get cranked up with a semi-final collision.
Yeah. I don't know what's wrong.
He'll return it from inside the 10-yard line. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Shotgun, hand off inside. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
Well, we've seen this from this defense all year long, the ability to stop the run, and they get things started here on this first play of the game with being stout up front.
Second down after that run on the previous play. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Finds a man open downfield. It'll be enough for a first down, brought down at the 43.
I hate that.
Boy, what a throw and catch again by the Ohio State Buckeye offense. You think about how Ohio State has been able to really grow over the years. Go back and think about Chris Carter back in the 80s and Joey Galloway in the 90s. And, of course, most recently with Garrett Wilson and Chris Olave, Jackson Smith and Jigba. So many great receivers, and it's been fun to watch this young man today.
Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Things just appeared to be a bit out of sync from the get-go on that one. Give credit to the front seven of that defense for staying in the proper lanes and getting to the ball carrier, not let him dance around and make something out of nothing.
Running play goes backwards. Now the offense is set up at 2nd and 13. Second down, we're going to throw it. And he's going to take a shot down the left side.
Oh, come on, pick that.
He dropped it. We do not see that very often from this guy. He's going to bring up third down.
I mean, I get trying to get the football to this receiver. He's one of the most talented guys in the country. But with 2 guys bracketing him, I don't know why you would make that throw. Should have been intercepted.
In motion. We're going to throw it on 3rd and very long. Fires it to the wideout. Oh, he makes the catch. That's enough for a first down. This offense set up in scoring position at the 40.
Well, it's another completion by this quarterback. Another great gain in a first down, and already over 30 yards through the air. This quarterback is in a zone here to start this game.
The Buckeyes moving quickly down the field here. Ball handed off. Well, they test the middle there, but get nothing. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
They'll have to throw it here on second down. With the catch, it's Hill. Finding space at the 20. Touchdown, Ohio State, as they claim the lead here in this playoff game. We come out in the playoff game, Kirk. No signs of rust for the offense immediately.
Yeah, no jitters at all. After the layoff, I wondered how they might be able to come out and communicate, and they actually just the rhythm to the offense, but they did not hesitate. They set the tone early. Now they got themselves a lead.
He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. interfere from the shotgun. Quick spin on the run. Not much on that play. Brought down short.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Thrown quickly, caught in the right flat. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain.
Boy, they're just fundamentally sound, right where you want to be after the completion. Nowhere to go after that catch.
And he'll drop back here on third down. Lets it go quickly.
Oh, he dropped it.
The defender was right there. Brings up fourth down now.
What a
How
hit
you
there
drop
on
it,
third
bro?
down. The timing was perfect, and now we got a big fourth down play.
The Hokies will bring their punt team onto the field.
That's
the
really
first
bad,
punt
man.
today for the offense. What is fair caught, but now up to see about that penalty. So the fair catch interference, very easy call for the official and inexcusable by that guy. And the offense gets a chance to start with a short field. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. Being a decent gain there before the defense brings him down.
Well, let's give credit to the offensive line here. They went with a run blitz. The offensive line sees it, picks it up, gives them enough room to pick up some solid yards.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Near the sticks is Hill.
That's not your zone, bro. Quick. Oh, my God.
Buckeyes move into the red zone. And it's incomplete. The defensive pressure affected his throw that time.
I'm not sure the quarterback makes the right decision on this one. I think if he'd do it over again, he would have found a different target downfield, but he made his decision. That one's incomplete.
So after the incompletion, it's second down. On the move now. But the gain is just 1 yard. Sets up a 3rd and 9 now.
Hey, if you're not going to account for a quarterback, he's going to be smart enough to take off when the opportunity is there.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Can't hold on. A good defensive play brings up a 4th down.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on 4th down.
Field goal is good. And that will extend their lead even further.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Brown. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. And the Virginia Tech offense is back out on the field. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. First play of the drive, they come out throwing. Catch made on the out route. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch.
Love to see the short passing game as a great go-to for any offensive coordinator in the first quarter because it's reliable and allows you to see how the defense is reacting. That can open up for other things later on.
Out of the shotgun, he keeps it off. The freshman brings him down quickly.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage. Not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Going to pick up the 3rd and short through the air. The pass is intercepted. Could take it all the way. Touchdown, Buckeyes. 6 points for the defense in this playoff game. What a moment.
Chris, that's linebacker.
This probably will be like that. That's good. That's good. That's good.
Right to him, comes up with the interception, and then he has
It's gonna make some plays. It's gonna make some plays. We're gonna make kids. We're gonna make ours. We're gonna make kids. We're gonna make ours. We're gonna make kids. We're gonna make ours.
And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out.
All right, let's go. We gave them a few. We done gave up. We want to put ourselves in a hole. Let's go get it.
Here's the first play of the drive now, set up at the 24. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Looking right, this one caught. And the defense scores not much of a gain on that completion. The Hokies looking to use the up-tempo offense here. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Looking to scramble. It's a deep shot to the right. And the pass is dropped. Would have been a big gain, but he couldn't hold on.
Well, this defense has been incredible all year long, and they continue to be that way in the postseason. Just getting after this offense, whether it's putting pressure on the quarterback, great coverage downfield. Right now, they are dominating this game.
On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Running out of time in the pocket. The senior calls his own number and picks up the 1st down.
Boy, this guy can do it all. We know what he can do with his arm, but when things aren't there, does a good job of pulling it down, knowing where the 1st down marker is, picking up the 1st down.
Quick pass, here comes a jet sweep. Solid game, moves the ball to the 43.
You know, the good thing about this play is it's not an explosive play, but it really gives you a chance now to be able to pick up a 1st down here on this next play.
Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Moves out of the pocket. Going to try to use his legs here. And he heads out of bounds after a nice pickup on the run.
Defense does a great job of taking everything away downfield. This quarterback wanted to take a shot, but nothing is there. The problem is they didn't account for him taking off and running, so he picks up the 1st down.
Well, Kirk, Ohio State has the lead here after 1. They've reached the end of 1 in this quest to move 1 step closer to a national championship. Let's check out the stats so far. Crucial stage of the game as we begin the 2nd quarter. Is this one going to get out of hand? Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a 1st down play. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back.
All wide open.
It's a sack. It's a sack on 1st down. It's 2nd down.
What a play here by this defensive line. You can get so caught up in the flashy offense of Ohio State in recent years. But let's not forget a still-play defense in the shoe and have such great history and tradition with that defensive line play.
He escapes the pocket. Catch is made behind the line of scrimmage. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there. 7th play of the drive coming up, but it is 3rd down and long. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Short throw complete to the tight end. The defense stops him short of the marker, so it's 4th down coming up. The Hokies will come to the line, looking to keep the drive going on 4th down.
Obvious. Come on, man.
will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. It's 4th and 10. The offense on the field going for it. They'll change the pre-snap look now. Needs a completion here on 4th down. Tries to beat the pressure with a deep shot.
Oh,
4th down
I had him.
But there's a marker down. A crucial call here. The defensive penalty is declined. Offense very happy to take the result of that play. So the offense with the 1st and 10 now. The football placed exactly at midfield. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. The pass rush closing in. The pass rush gets home.
Well, that's the kind of play right there that this defense has been looking for. Maybe that'll spark them because, let's face it, this game has not gone the way they had hoped. But a play like that sometimes can create some momentum and change the complexion of the football game.
How you run past?
Get him down.
There's no way you run past.
And this defense is, of course, expecting a pass, but give the play call a lot of credit here. Running the football, catching the defense off guard, a nice run, but really, I think it's more about breaking a tendency. Occasionally going with a play that the defense isn't expecting, and this one worked out very well for them. Picked up nice yards, but let's not forget, still have a lot of work.
Come on, you right there.
They get the 3rd down conversion.
You got you sitting right where you need to sit, bro.
The Buckeyes will line up on 1st and 10.
Another great play by this receiver, and I tell you, the offense coordinator's doing a nice job of moving him around. The defense knew coming into this game how tough he'd be to stop, but the way they're utilizing him is making it very challenging to be able to create the matchups that the defense wants.
They beat the blitz there with the pressure bearing down. He just dumped it off to the back.
A nice job of just keeping his eyes down, too, because you're right, that pressure got to him in a hurry. Thankfully, the running back was right in his line of sight. He's able to dump it to him as a safety valve, and he picked up the first.
Here comes a throw from the red zone. It's a quick grab. Brought down at the 7, but the completion moves him into scoring position.
Boy, another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz, anything they can do to get this quarterback out of this rhythm.
The Buckeyes trying to punch it in. It's 1st and goal. 1st and goal, they'll try to run it in. He's tackled down at the 4-yard line. Defense getting pushed back.
A pretty good push up front here by this offense line to get some positive yards here. You wonder if they're going to be able to run it in, or they're going to have to spread this defense out and try to find a one-on-one matchup to put the ball through the air for the touchdown.
He keeps it on a design run. No stopping him on that run. Touchdown, Ohio State.
Oh, man, we playing so
That's what I
terrible.
love about this quarterback. It's a great touchdown, but he shows you his versatility. We know he can throw.
O-line ain't helping me,
He shows you
man.
his speed and how he can make the defense pay for that as well.
We got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Bringing it out, it's Brown. They tackle him at the 9. That's good coverage. They should have left the ball in the end zone. So the first play of the drive coming up here. Under 3 minutes to play before half. Quarterback still with the football. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
And it's a nice job by this defense. They saw option, actually forced the quarterback to pull the ball on the read, and then they corral him for a loss. You could tell they worked hard on that in practice.
No connection there. The pass is incomplete.
It has been a tough first half in this playoff game for this offense. They cannot get anything going through the air. Not only are they down the scoreboard, but there's really nothing to build around as we get ready to go into the second half.
Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Looking deep down the left side. And it's hauled in way downfield. Look out, he's loose. Touchdown, Hokies. A much-needed counterpunch delivered.
Yeah, that was almost the entire length of the field. What a play by this offense. A nice throw. Really, it's about the receiver making a catch and showing you what he can do with the ball after it.
To make the extra point, cutting the lead to 24-7.
Ohio State, 24. Virginia Tech, 7.
And he'll bring it out from inside the 10. Tackled at the 22. Good job by the coverage team. So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. Here comes a handoff. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4. Well, they don't block the defensive end, who shows some quickness, Kurt, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
After the first down loss, it's 2nd and long from the 17. Caught quickly. And he's out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
The offense now facing a 3rd and long from the 26. Got to avoid a mistake here. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now. Buckeyes will look to convert here on 4th down. Trying for a 4th down completion. Tackled at the 32. That's enough for a tackle is made, but the junior quarterback shows off his arm strength that time.
Bit of a risky decision here to go for it on your own side of the 50, but guess what? They make it work. Keep the sticks moving.
Not the news the coach was hoping to hear. He took a chance calling a timeout to get the replay. We'll see if that proves to be crucial. First down, looking to throw the football. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up 2nd down.
God, this is the one thing I love about this running back is his ability to get involved in the pass game. Runs a great route, just doesn't come down with a catch.
2nd down after that previous play. On the shotgun, it's a handoff. Solid gain, moves the ball to the 37. Solid gain on the running play. 3rd down now. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. But they don't connect. It's incomplete, and it brings up 4th down.
The quarterback did all he could here to wait until the last possible moment, but he waits just a hair too long, which allows the defense to actually hit him as he throws the ball.
They need 5 yards here on 4th down to keep the drive alive. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. He's got it, and they'll throw 1st down. They've got him, but they convert on 4th down, and the drive keeps going.
That's what you love to see from the quarterback, recognizing the receiver's past the marker, and a good job by the receiver to know where he needed to go to get that 1st down.
And looking to throw now on 1st down. Grab down the middle. It's Hill.
This receiver has just that combination of speed and natural ball skill ability to be able to come up with play after play. Already over 50 yards here in this first half.
Snapping it from the red zone now, looking to throw. On the move now. And he'll hit out of bounds to avoid the hit. Did not pick up first down yardage.
That's what I love about this guy. Just getting good, positive yards here and continue to just keep this drive alive.
So here comes second down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. Quarterback will throw this out of the RPO. There's a loss after the completion. That's a good play by the defense.
Boy, these receiver screens, if run correctly, can be a big play with a convoy of linemen out in front. This time, just not able to get it going. It's a nice job of the defense to prevent a big play.
They convert here on third down in the red zone. This is a 4-point type of play, touchdown or field goal. Motion by the back. Defense better adjust. Pressure is coming. Swarmed by the pass rush. A sack. So they elect to send out the field goal unit, trying to add 3 points to their total before the end of the half. And that one's straight down the middle. And they add to their lead. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. The Buckeyes will kick this deep, begin the second half. Fielded in the end zone. It's Brown. Tackled at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. And the Virginia Tech offense is back out on the field. Eager to get something going as we begin the third quarter. Cut in to this huge lead. First play of the second half is a handoff.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
Now they're running on the toss. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. This offense could really use a conversion here, down multiple scores. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Here's the snap, looking to throw here. Gets the ball up as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
Well, this quarterback's trying to do everything he can to give this play a chance. He gets out of the pressure off to his right, but man, did he take a hit and wasn't able to complete this pass.
Offense choosing to go for it here on fourth down. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Fourth down, looking to throw for it. Looking to scramble. He bought some time, now lets it go. Catch made on the sidelines, good enough for a first down.
Boy, the defense is in the right coverage here. Looked like they had exactly what they wanted to be able to come up with a stop here on fourth down. But there's the timing between a quarterback and the receiver. They knew exactly where they needed to go. Great timing and a first down.
Picks up 2, so it's 2nd and 8.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held him just to 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. A short completion to the tight end. They bring him down quickly, a short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice game. Love to see the big man get his touches.
Important 3rd down play coming up after that completion. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. On 3rd down, it's a handoff. Did not get there, and now it's going to bring up 4th down and 1.
Well, they keep trying to run the football, and they keep getting dominated at the line of scrimmage. That has been a theme throughout this entire game. We've talked about it earlier in the game. It's not changing at all. They've become one-dimensional, and I think it's allowed this defense to really lock in on that quarterback.
And he's throwing for it on 4th down. It's complete. That's enough for a 1st down. They've got him, but they convert on 4th down, and the drive keeps going.
That's why you practice and work on these routes. When you get to a 4th down, you trust the receiver to run not only a good route, but know exactly where he needs to go to be able to get the distance for that 1st down.
Running up the middle, but stuffed for no gain.
Well, that's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fits. They're holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. He's looking to throw. He'll take a deep shot here. Oh, that one's picked off. Oh, he's bringing it back. He's at the 50. They'll finally bring him down, but what a play, the takeaway, and a huge gain on the return.
Well, this defense has been great the entire football game here. They knew they had a lot of pressure on them in the playoff. They stepped up and played well all game long, and now they get a critical interception here late in this game.
Again, makes it 2nd and medium. You snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. That's caught. It's Hill. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
Anytime you have a chance to get this wide receiver isolated, to get the ball in his hands, you do it.
That's complete for a 1st down. The offense gets a fresh set of downs. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
1st down and more. He's still running. They bring him down at the 16, but they move the football into the red zone. 1st down. The Buckeyes keep the football on the move. Play action here on 1st down. Snides with the throw. Tackle at the 8 after the completion.
That's an easy completion for the quarterback, finding his receiver just dragging underneath coverage.
So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. It's the wide receiver coming in motion now. 2nd down, looking to throw it. Contact as he threw it. Touchdown, Buckeyes. They are pouring it on now.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All he had to do was get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. Makes it with the 16. That's good coverage there. And for the first play of the drive, they'll set up at the 16. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Moves out of the pocket. Gets rid of it on the move. It's reeled in. It's Brown. And it's out of bounds after a decent gain. Empty set now, 5 wide.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Short throw, running back makes the catch behind the line of scrimmage. You'll earn the first down, but pay for it with a hard hit. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. He's hit as he throws it.
Boy, this one's on the offensive line, Chris. They've got to do a better job of protecting the franchise quarterback. This guy's as good as there is in the country, and they're letting this pressure get to their quarterback. Either get the ball out faster, or the offensive line's got to do a better job of taking care of their guy.
They tackle him right at the 35-yard line. Hokies will crank up the tempo. Third and short, they'll try to throw for it. Looks to the left, pass caught. They've got it, but that completion good enough for first down yardage.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut into this lead.
They'll just get back to the line of scrimmage, and that'll do it for the third quarter of play. Well, Ohio State has the lead here, Kurt. With 3 quarters in the books, with a chance to stay alive in the playoff at stake, let's take a quick look at the stats so far. So who's going to pick up the W as we begin the final quarter of play? Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. They'll run the option. He'll toss it to the back. He finds some space. Finally out of bounds after a solid gain, but there is a flag on the field. So let's check this out. Second down play coming up. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. They look to throw it here on second down. Oh, the quick throw falls incomplete.
It's just so hard in these late game situations when you're trailing by this much to try to get the ball downfield against nickel or dime coverage. They're inviting you to take that underneath throw, hoping you burn the clock as you go.
Seventh play of the drive coming up, but it is third down and long. Back now goes in motion. Defense will have to adjust. That's a design quarterback keeper. Defense able to stop it. It's fourth down now.
Well, anytime you use your quarterback as a runner, the goal is obviously to hit some big plays. You've got to be careful of letting your quarterback take too many big hits. Not only can he get tired, he can also start to fumble the football.
The offense stays on the field down multiple possessions. Easy choice. Fourth down. He's throwing for it. Flips it to the running back, but he's got work to do. He's marked out of bounds after an excellent game, but there is a flag on the field. This one might be coming back. It's a short completion to the big tight end. Gets some space around the 30. They finally get him down, but not before he reaches the 25. First down here for this offense. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Catch made by the tight end. And he's brought down, but not before he gets first down yardage.
And I've really enjoyed watching this guy play all year. And it's been great to see him in person today. Making good decisions, accurate throws, and keeping this offense moving.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. He's running out of time here. And he's got it! Touchdown, Ohio State. Now, just a brilliant game from this quarterback. With a spot in the natty on the line, he needs you guys to step up, and this guy has delivered so far today, Kirk.
You know, it's just everything coming together. The preparation that he put in leading into this game, the offense doing their job and taking care of him, receivers running good routes. Everything right now is clicking for this offense and this quarterback.
Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Bringing it out, it's Brown. And he's brought down at the 12. That's poor field position to start the drive. And the Hokies offense is back out on the field. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. First down, looking to throw the ball. Makes a quick catch. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4.
That's a much better job by this quarterback of working through his progressions. We've seen him earlier try to force some throws, trying to make a big play. This time, works through his progressions, checks it down to the flat, and picks up some positive yards.
Tackle made after a solid gain. They'll spot the ball at the 34.
Finally, good for them. They come up with a big play like this. Let's face it, offense has been at a premium for these guys. You wonder where plays like this have been all game long.
It's a 1st and 10 play coming up for the offense. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Makes a quick grab. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass. Now it's 2nd down here. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. Delivers quickly to the left side. He makes the grab. He'll be taken down, but he crosses midfield to the 48. The Hokies pick up enough yardage to get a 1st down. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Good completion to the tight end. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
Well, we just continue to see this defense make great plays, especially with their tackling. And the awareness to understand we're in the 4th quarter, you're trying to keep this offense in bounds so they keep that clock moving.
Looking to throw it again. Bringing pressure. Here's a throw underneath to the back. Finally out of bounds after a solid gain, but there is a flag on the field. So let's check this out. Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Receiver makes the grab. Finally out of bounds after a solid gain, but there is a flag on the field. So let's check this out. Important 2nd down play coming up. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. He escapes the pocket. Scrambling around now, looking downfield. Ball carrier tackled there.
How about the job by this defense against this receiver? One of the top receivers in the country. They knew he was going to be able to be a big factor in this game, and they have kept him quiet all game long until right now. In the 4th quarter, he comes up with his 1st catch.
And it falls incomplete. Down late, they'll keep the offense on the field, trying to chip away at this lead.
Love the idea of the defense getting more speed on the field, whether it's nickel or dime, get as many defensive backs on the field as you can, and then sit back when you're working with this kind of lead in the 4th quarter. You don't want to give up the big play, force them to throw underneath, tackle them inbounds.
And the pass is intercepted, a takeaway for the defense. He could go. The 30, inside the 20. They'll finally catch him. That's a huge return. They get the takeaway and set the offense up in great position.
Oh, you feel terrible for this quarterback. He's played well all year. He's trying to make a play, trying to force it into coverage because they need points at this point in the game to try to advance into the next round of the playoffs. Puts it into coverage, and that's probably going to do it.
Coming to the line on second down, this is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. It's the 2-minute timeout as the offense tries to put the finishing touches here on a lopsided victory. Coming to the line on second down, this is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Press coverage now from the secondary. On the move now. Launching one to the end zone. Oh, he can't hang on. What an opportunity to score there. Instead, incomplete and 3rd down.
Hey, I get the passing the football has had a lot to do with you building up this big lead, but at this point in the game, man, take care of your players, get them out of here healthy, run the football, and get out with a win.
Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. Looking to the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Buckeyes. Kirk, this quarterback told us this is my time to shine a playoff game. He has gone out and backed that up so far.
Yeah, he's done everything that's been asked of him and more. Just a great job of getting into a rhythm. Really tough to defend. Right now, the defensive coordinator, you can see him down there. He's throwing his headset. He's frustrated. He's got to come up with some new wrinkles to try to slow this guy down.
And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. And he stopped with the 18. Returner trying to make a play, but a touchback would have been a better idea. Offense out there for the first play of this drive from the 18. Offense will keep it on the ground here. And he will be stuffed for no gain. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. He's looking to scramble. They tackle him. Looks like it's going to be just short of the mark, inches away. The Hokies come up to the line to crank the tempo up here. They'll try to run for the first down. Tackle, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
This is why they're in the playoff, right? Not just the ability to throw the ball, but you get to a critical moment, a 3rd down. You trust that offensive line to come up with a first down, and they get it.
Looking to throw it on first down. Looks like he's going to run it. The sophomore with a strong tackle there.
Well, that's just being crafty right here by this quarterback. It's not there. You pick up what you can and stay ahead of the chains. And who knows, do this enough, they'll have to start spying on this quarterback, which could open up some passing lanes that weren't there before.
They try a downfield shot. That's a good effort there. But now it's 3rd down.
How about the defense today? They have played so well. I think the defensive coordinator put together a great plan. His kids clearly understood their scheme because they have been aggressive and attacking all game long.
Pre-snap motion from the offense. The quarterback making some changes at the line. And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Grabbed by the receiver. They make the stop at the 47. That's enough for a first down. The Hokies begin a new series here, 1st and 10. And he'll set up to throw. Sideline route, but he's out of bounds before the first down marker.
Chris, now that we're in the final couple minutes of this game, it's a good time to just kind of step back and appreciate the job this defense has done throughout the entire game. They've applied pressure. They've been physical at the line of scrimmage. Good job in space. And a big part of the reason that they have such a big lead today.
Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. 3rd and short here in this playoff game. The 8th play of the drive. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Finds an open target on the left side. And they get the conversion there. First down now from the 33. And a timeout taken by the offense to stop the clock with 12 seconds remaining. Becoming a long drive. The 9th play coming up. Receiver in motion now. And the quarterback keeps it on the outside. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage. And they stop the clock with a timeout. 9 seconds remaining. Here's the second down play. Looking for a man. Catch made on the right side. And a runner brought down, but looks like there's a flag on the field. Let's see what this is about. Oh, they spot a holding call. That'll back them up 10 yards, and they'll try it again. So check it out. Here comes the field goal team. They are a long way out, putting a lot of trust in the kicker here. And a late timeout taken, just 4 seconds on the clock. What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Second down, we're going to throw it. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack. Well, that's a great performance.